Greetings, my name is Linus Knopp, as you can see up here. I'm going to talk about my procedural programming. The first line here is comments. You can see here by the two lines here. Making them comments mean they're not important for the code, but will affect the compiler in any way, just some information. First we have an include here with the IO stream. The reason why we have this is that we can use the cout. Also we could use cin if we wanted to, but we're not using this in this project. Next one is we have an include on I and manip. We're using an assignment 6 for using the precision command down here. Then we have using namespace std. That makes it every time that we are printing with cout, we don't have to write std in front of the cout. So it's basically just spare time. Then we have main integer called main. We need this to make the compiler work and everything, and we have a return 0, so it doesn't just try to find a return, just keeps on going. The first assignment is to create 10 variables from data types. We start by making an integer, calling it I1, make a short integer, call it si1, and then we continue onwards with the rest of the 10 different variables. Assignment 2, we are giving each of these variables a value, of course, in for the amount they can have. The only big reason here is that the floats and the double can have digits, and scientists are allowed to go into negative number. Also, the boolean either have true or false meaning 0 and true meaning 1. Then we have assignment 3, where we are printing out the value from the different variables. We're not using the std as I spoke about earlier. We start by making a print where we are saying this is assignment 3. So when we have the output over here, you can see that it says assignment 3, and then they come with the different variables. So we say print out central output of the I1. So we'll print out the value 65,536. Have it over here, and then we make a new line. It doesn't. Yeah, it's okay. We do that for every different variable. Then we have assignment 4, where we will use the function size of to print out the size of the variables, the number of bytes and bits. So we start out by again printing this is assignment 4, make a new line. Then we print out the variable saying int is, this is just a print of a normal string, saying size of, this will take the size of the integer I1, size being in bytes, that is 65,536. Then we'll say int new string bytes and size of, the size up there, 8 times, which is definitely very simply the amount of bytes, since amount of bits, since 1 byte is 8 bits. So if we take a byte 8 times, we have the amount of bits. Then we say bits and make a new line, and that works over here. You can see it say 65,536 int is 4 bytes and 35 bits. So this has it's doing well. Then has assignment 5, demonstrating 3 different examples of typecasting. We start here by typecasting will mean to transform a data type into another data type. So we start again saying assignment 5, line. Then we say typecasting from signed character to integer, explaining what is going to happen. We start by saying a float called f51 has the value of 33.3. Float f52 has the value of 33.3. Then we add this. Then we have an integer called I51. That is the value of the two floats added together. Then we print this I51 over here. I don't know exactly why it's printing I51 over here. I tried to use it on one of my friend's computers at my group, and he's using precisely the same code and it's working. I think it may be something with my computer and the way I have installed the program, so I'll be looking into that later. But the code works on another computer, it doesn't work on mine that really entirely sure of how, but I will look into it later. We do the same for I actually I apparently got over this. We start by also doing it. This was a float to an integer. We're starting with doing a character to an integer. But we're saying we have the assigned character called SC51, the value of 81, and we make that into an integer, and then we print it out. That one doesn't work. The next one actually hit the float does actually work. Then we have a typecasting from integer sign char, where we make two integers with a value of 71 and 11. We make an integer of the value of I56. Then that is the 2-1 reduced by cheddar substring, and then we have a sign char as we kind of did up there, just in reverse, and we print that out. That doesn't work either, doesn't it, computer? The wheel of my new line. Then we have assignment 6, write a double using count with no less than 50 digits. Here's where we use the IO manip, where we manipulate. We start by taking a double called 6.666. We start by printing out this before we are using the position, and it would look something like 6.66667. The assignment is that we have no less than 50 digits, so that would be a fail. So we take and then we print out a line, and then we say after, say here, print out the position when we have used this, and we get the 6 point and then 14 extra sixes, so we get precisely 15 digits. And then we have a system pause to just use, because normally when you run the compiler and build up, this over here will simply just come up for around a millisecond or something like that, and then it disappears. You won't be able to see it. This is used to make sure that it will reverse this forever, so you can see it and you can actually look what the output is. No, not possible. But well, yes, that was it. Thank you for your time.